Hi everyone, I'm Colleen and this is Nate. We're Navigate with Colleen and Nate, where we share our travel adventures. We are a couple who love to travel, explore new places, and have fun along the way. Join us as we show you the best spots, where to eat, and tips and tricks for your next vacation. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified when we upload new videos. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to navigate your world.
This week, we show you what brunch is like at the Aquadome Market. We then check out Thrill Island and its 6 amazing water slides. We also take a moment to highlight accessibility on the brand new Icon of the Seas. Then we get to meet Danny from Hard Travel. And finally, we wrap up our evening with Icon's new venue, Lou's Jazz Bar. So keep it right here as we show you everything there is to do on a sea day on Icon of the Seas. Good morning, navigators. It is day 2 of Icon of the Seas inaugural sailing. Yes, I'm in a stairwell. One thing about this ship's really funny, the stairwell's very small. And I think that's because people really like to take the elevator. But that's okay, because the elevators work really well. But I am heading to get some coffee and then work on our day 1 video. So if you're watching this now, our day 1 videos already come out. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed that. Today is gonna be a relatively light day. We are both exhausted. Of course, I'm still up at the crack of dawn to get some coffee and do some video edit. Because again, it's just really important for us that you get all this information and kind of get our firsthand, experiences and what it's really like to be on Icon of the Seas. So hopefully you're enjoying this video series. If you are, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. But now I gotta find some coffee, because first thing is first. Morning, how you doing? Double macchiato, please. Thank you very much. Morning, navigators, again. So I'm now sitting up in the Pearl Cafe because I need some power. Quick tip, if you are using a laptop or a device and you need a quick charge, under these booths there's actually some power sources. Good news is I'm finally done editing my video. So by the time you see this, that will be up. That's the unedited version of our first day on Icon of the Seas. Colleen just pinged me and she's awake, so I'm gonna get wrapping up here and then head on upstairs to grab Colleen and I think grab some breakfast. All right, later, navigators. Video is done rendering. Getting my steps in right now. Gonna cut up through Central Park. I think I'm heading the right way. We'll find out in a moment. Pretty sure I'm heading the right way. Anyways, just met cruising with JT. He's a Instagrammer turned vlogger. Super nice guy. That's the one thing I have to say is all the vloggers we've met today have been super nice. But again, this ship is amazing. Probably won't get to see it all in the first time around, but that's okay. Gives you a reason to come back. All right, I'm up to the room. See what Colleen's up to. Hello, good morning again, navigators. You can see who I finally found.
Well, keep up with my tradition, navigators. I'm not one to get up very early, so here it is, and I think I missed breakfast.
You missed breakfast? I think you're about to miss lunch.
No.
Too, at this rate.
So we're gonna go check out, I think,
the creperie.
The creperie. I may check out Ginger.
You're gonna check out Max. Who are you kidding?
Maybe Max too. So maybe a little bit of everything.
Brunch.
Yes, brunch.
We're making our own brunch, which is the nice thing about this ship is there's always something open.
Yes.
And you don't have to rush around like a maniac trying to make it to breakfast.
And especially I want to wear my hat today, and it's I just want to do something casual. So perfect, plenty of options for us. So let's go get eaten. And what is our rest of our plan for today?
So we get some eaten, and then we're gonna meet up with the crew from Hard Travel. They're doing a little impromptu get together, so we're gonna go say hi to Danny, maybe introduce him to the channel. I don't know if he knows we have a channel yet.
Probably not.
Okay, he's about to find out.
Surprise!
And then hopefully we'll see the Wizard of Oz. We did hear did not go off last night due to a mechanical issue, but hopefully that's been resolved. And then tonight is formal night, so keep it right there. All right, ready to get out of here?
I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
All right, later, navigators. So what do you think of the elevators, Colleen?
I actually really like them. I was, I'll be honest, quite nervous that they were going to be kind of hard to get in between if you had to grab an elevator across the way, but so far so good, and they actually never seem full. Never. Even last night after getting out of like a show, it was easy. Or especially the ball drop, that was chaotic. But the elevator situation, perfectly fine.
Morning. Wash your hands. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What do you got there, Colleen?
I went with the mac and cheese, so looks delicious, like white aged cheddar. You can add toppings, so I kind of kept it classic and just did some breadcrumbs. But good portion, enough that I can probably go and try like something else, like maybe a ginger. Appreciate that it's small.
And I went with a banana hazelnut crepe or banana. I think it has Nutella and banana in it. Very chocolatey. I'm probably gonna need something a little bit more substantial though, because I'm just gonna have a sugar crash if I don't eat anything else. So, bon appetit.
All right, now that I've like cleaned the mac and cheese off my mouth, I would say probably top 5 of the mac and cheese portions that I've ever eaten. Really, really good.
My crepe is super sugary, as I thought, but it is delicious. So I'm gonna dig into this, and then I'm gonna grab something else. I'm not quite sure what yet. There's several options here at the Aquadome Market. So again, a little something for everyone, and it's all fast casual. So just kind of grab and go. So I got your mystery bowl there from the feta. Was it called feta Mediterranean?
I think so. I mean, it's Mediterranean food, but yeah, I see lots of feta cheese. It looks like maybe some lamb, I'm guessing.
Pork.
Pork, okay.
Yep, and some
lots of tzatziki.
Tzatziki and some red onion in there. I went to the Toast and Garden and got myself a Monte Cristo and some Red Bliss potato salad. So we're gonna check that out and see how it is. How'd I do?
Fantastic. I actually maybe like it better than the mac and cheese, believe it or not. It's really, really good. Base of rice, pork, delicious.
And just tried a little bit of this Red Bliss potato salad. It's very good. And I don't know if I'm supposed to eat the Monte Cristo with my hand. I'm gonna do it with my fork because it kind of looks messy. When's the last time you had a Monte Cristo?
Never.
That's really, really good. So far, I think the Aquadome Market, it's gonna take a while to learn this stuff. I think it's a hit. I would highly recommend. So I think brunch was a success, and now we are going to check out Hideaway, what is it, Hideaway Bay?
I think so.
Hideaway Cove, something like that, and we're gonna go check out Thrill Island?
Thrill Island.
Thrill Island. So not gonna be doing any thrilling today, we're just gonna check it out, see what it's all about.
Neighborhoods on Icon of the Seas. So as you can see behind me, someone's probably walking the plank right now, or also known as Crown's Edge. So come along and let's go explore Thrills Island together.
So that was fun. We just watched a young man get over his fears and go out there on the Crown's Edge, which honestly, when you're that you know, when you're small, like probably 9 or 10, that would be terrifying. Colleen, would you do that if you were 9 years old?
Never.
You heard it right there. Colleen would never do that. I remember in school, we used to go to the ropes course. I always found it absolutely terrifying. But we're going to continue our way into Thrill Island here and see what else there is to offer. So what's this remind you of, Colleen?
All right, so this kind of reminds me of Canopy Lake in Salem, New Hampshire, with like amusement rides and like lots of activities, food. So shout out to my friends and family in the New Hampshire area.
And I believe we've entered into the base camp here. So this is, there are some complimentary food options here, but there are also a lot of upcharge, not a lot of upcharge, there's a few upcharge items as well too, but conveniently located here. So if you don't feel like going to the Windjammer or somewhere else on the ship to get something to eat, you can do so over here.
All right, so as you just checked out, we've got plenty of food options here at Thrills Island. We're actually now right outside of putt-putt, mini golf, whatever you like to call it, but we've got quite the course, so let's go check that out. I did it.
And I have to say, this is probably the largest putt-putt or mini golf, depends on where you're from, course I've ever seen on a ship, and it actually looks relatively challenging. So good free activity here. I don't believe there's any upcharge for this, but a lot of families out here on the sea day enjoying the dunes and getting their putt-putt on.
So now we're actually entering into Category 6 part of the water park. I gotta tell you, it's not quite like the hurricanes that we see in Southwest Florida. It's even bigger. So let's go check out all these water slides.
All right, we're now entering the Hideaway. This is officially the only adults location here on Icon of the Seas. So adults only, 18 and plus. You can see there's a sign there. And again, one of the things with this ship though, is Colleen's just finding out. What did you just see?
So what I just saw was actually another flight of stairs. They do have a lift, a wheelchair lift that's attached to the railing that we've used on other cruise lines before, but why didn't they just put in a ramp?
So just checked out the Flow Rider, and again, another one of these lifts here. So accessibility, I mean, again, they're putting in lifts and stuff like that, but these, like, you know, this actually goes like up the stairs, it unfolds, it goes up the stairs. The problem is when you have these things, try to find someone to go operate this for you. Half the time, nobody knows how to use it. There's like 3 people on the ship that know how to use it, and you have to track them down and hunt them, and then when you want to come back down, you gotta find them again. So I'm gonna have to give the aft of the ship in Thrill Island, I'm gonna have to give it kind of a fail. So again, I think maybe for the next ship they could just look at a little bit more rampage and stuff like that. But we got one more area to check out. That deck I think we can get using the regular elevator. So if you're wondering if this is like a real water park, let me tell you, it's a real water park. And I know this because I used to work at the largest water park in New England, Water Country. Water country, water country. Have some fun. If you know, you know. But this is legit. 6 slides. They got mats. They got drop slides. They got a whole bunch of stuff. And like classic water park, they got water everywhere on the ground. But this is legit. And the nice thing about this is all included in your Royal Caribbean vacation. So again, I will give them props for this very cool water park here, which is amazing. What are your thoughts, Colleen?
I think if I was like 8 years old again, this would be a phenomenal vacation for me. It is pretty cool. There is like, you know, some moderate, less adventurous water slides, and then there's some crazy ones that you may have to hold onto your swim trunks really tight.
Trying to make our way back to the aft of the ship. I think we have to cut through the buffet, so the Windjammer for some reason. So we'll show you a little bit of the Windjammer while we're in here. Look at, they got a whole gluten-free area.
Woohoo! That's good though. If you've got food allergies, there's a whole section.
How are you doing?
It's closed this side.
Yeah.
We have to go up and then you go down.
Go up?
And the hideaway.
To the hideaway.
Yeah.
Is there any elevator access to the hideaway aft, like pool area?
Oh, for the easy access, just only.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Oh.
Wow.
This is the back area that you easy access.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's pretty neat.
Thank you. Thank you. What happens when we want to get out?
No idea.
So it's so weird. They have like a pool lift. I mean, I'm glad that they let us go back there.
All right, so we just took the secret entranceway to the Hideaway. Is it Hideaway Bay?
I think so.
Hideaway Cove, Hideaway Bay. I have to say though, to get down there just normally, like in a wheelchair, you would have to go down one, I think two, like 3 different lifts, which is just seems really, really impractical. So I would hope for Star of the Seas, someone from Royal Caribbean sees this and figures out a different solution. It looks like the easy solution would be just to, where that secret hallway is, just make it a regular hallway through the Windjammer here. So speaking of the Windjammer, we did a quick little sneak peek as we were going through. So now we're gonna give you a little bit more extensive look at everything you can eat here in the Windjammer. We're not gonna have lunch here right now, but that way you can just take a look at everything that's on offer here. Oh, and thank you again to the crew who were so kind to let us go through the little sneaky back way there so we can take a peek around the aft of the ship. So we are at the Point and Feather, and what are we doing right now, Colleen?
We're actually going to have a little meetup with Hard Travel, specifically Danny. So yeah, we're excited to maybe meet some of the other guests that booked with him and just have a little social. So it's nice to kind of get into the shade and cool air conditioning right now.
Yeah, but before everyone gets here, I'm just going to kind of take you around the bar here so you can get a first look of what to expect at the Point and Feather here on Icon of the Sea. So I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to try one of the build your own gin and tonics. I'm going to do the Aviation, or the, yeah, Aviation gin with elderflower tonic, because I've never had that before. So let's see how it is. All right, we're going to try to give this a sip, and I'm going to have to yell because Bolero's music is blasting right now. So let's see how this is. It tastes like a gin and tonic. A little bit of elderflower-esque afternotes. You asked for it, so here we go. So Rick, what's been your favorite thing about Icon so far?
The Supper Club.
The Supper Club.
Yes. It is phenomenal. The music is great. The food is awesome. And the drinks are heavy.
In case you're
case you're wondering who Rick is one of the travel advisors at Hard Travel. So Danny's around here somewhere, but Rick is equally as good, if not better than Danny. Don't tell him that, though. It's our secret. But again, really appreciate all the stuff you did to help us get on this ship. It's been a really great time. So
we love Royal.
Yeah. So Danny, what has been your favorite thing about Icon so far?
You know, to me, it's the change of the engineering and the architecture. It really has made the ship feel completely different. So personally, when I first set foot on here in Finland, seeing the windows here in the promenade, completely different than anything Royal's ever done. To set it over the top, though, has been the entertainment. I mean, Royal's been known for entertainment, the Aqua Show, Wizard of Oz, the Starburst, the entire thing. Like, nobody's even trying to do what they're doing, and it's getting better and better and better. So I'm excited to see as it continues to develop. But yesterday, finishing up, rocking out with Phoenix, it was like an entertainment from start to finish, and nobody does it like Royal.
Well, that was a fun little meet and greet. Colleen, did you have fun?
I did. Danny's such a nice, down-to-earth guy, and he's got a great team to book with. So, you know, highly recommend Hard Travel to book your next travel adventure.
And again, we're going to be heading to the Wizard of Oz now, the matinee, which I guess should be pretty empty because I guess there's some football game going on today. I couldn't tell you who's playing, but that's okay. And then tonight, again, is formal night. So you'll see me and Colleen wearing my best. I'll be wearing a tie for the first time in, I don't even know, 7, 8 years. So let's see if I can even remember how to tie a tie. All right, keep it right there.
Oh, okay.
We don't get trapped in here. Because we are here and I'm pushing buttons and it's not doing anything. And it doesn't seem like it's on.
All right, so we thought we had the secret access to get down to the lower level to watch Oz. We got through into this back hallway and then got in the elevator, and the elevator doesn't work. So we're back to the upper level. I'd say like the mezzanine level. So I think we've got good seats now.
One thing I will say though is I don't know if they just don't have the chairs yet, because usually there's a companion chair over there so I could sit right next to Colleen. But instead, we have to have this gap, which is, I guess, is to protect me from cooties. So I will not get any cooties because there is a cootie gap between us.
Due to copyright reasons, we also ask that you refrain from taking photographs or filming this performance.
What did you think? So first of all, we could not film, if you heard from that announcement, copyright strikes or not copyright strikes, that's a YouTube thing, but copyright reasons, we cannot film, and we always want to be respectful if we're on any type of ship and they're like, hey, please don't film because copyright or safety or whatever, so we wanted to respect that. But Colleen, I'll let you go first. What did you think of the show?
Hands down, my favorite, I would say, like, Broadway type show that we have ever seen.
That was a Broadway show.
It really
that was better
was.
Than it.
It was better than Broadway shows, better than any cruise ship show we've seen, better than off-Broadway. I mean, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was the quality of the music, the sets, the costumes, the acting, the singing. There was like a live, I think it was a 16-piece orchestra.
Yes. Yeah, there were strings on one side and brass on the other. We don't want to spoil too much for you, the folks that are coming on this, but you have to ensure you make a reservation and
Absolutely.
Come and see Oz. Things flying across over the audience. I mean, we won't get into great detail, but
you have to see it. It's a very immersive, we'll put it to you this way, it's super immersive.
Yes.
Our suggestion, as always, with any of these big shows, aqua shows, theater shows, get them early in the week, because the thing is, yesterday there was an issue, mechanical issue, and the show came to a show stop and it didn't start up again.
Right.
And that can always that can happen on Broadway. That can happen on land. Mm-hmm. So again, our recommendation is always go early in the week. That way, if there is an issue, you might still have a possibility to see another show. We moved this up from our last day, which I wasn't taking my own advice, but it was the only time I could reserve. Luckily, the concierge here in the suites was able to get us in today to see the show, which I'm really glad. And it was great. And you know what I really liked about today's show?
What?
The audience was well behaved.
They were actually quiet. They listened to the announcement of no videoing, no picture taking, so you didn't see flashes, you didn't see cameras being lit up in the dark audience. It was just It was perfect.
Yeah, it was really great. So
good.
But anywho, tonight is formal night. And so we've got to get ready for that. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to get all dolled up, probably more dressed up than we've been in a very long time on a cruise ship. But again, this is the inaugural sailing of Icon. Hopefully you're enjoying these videos. If you are, give them a thumbs up and subscribe. But other than that, we're going to take you along as we go through formal night tonight. Sound good, Colleen?
Sounds great. Let's get ready.
All right, later, navigator. Who's that good looking guy in the mirror there? Oh, and who is that beautiful lady over there?
Oh, Nate, you're such a charmer. Yes, so as you can tell, we're decked out. It looks like it's formal night, so we're excited to get out there and kind of strut our stuff. And yeah, I'm probably really excited to get the heels off most, to be quite honest. Anyways, I think we're gonna head up to Coastal Kitchen now, have a nice dinner, and see where the night takes us. I will do an old-fashioned, please.
Want old fashioned?
Yeah.
Okay. You want a Cosmo?
Ooh, Cosmo sounds good. Hi, my name is Colleen. This is my first drink of the night.
Shout out to
Travel Spree!
My name's Nate, and this is my actually second drink of the day. Refreshing. You're looking very beautiful there, Colleen.
Thank you, Nate. Charming as always. But we got a great little two-top here, and then we're gonna enjoy our dinner at Coastal Kitchen. And then from there, I don't know, I think we explore the ship. Maybe tonight some dueling pianos. I don't know what's on the agenda. That is the joys of cruising. Like Instagramming right now, Nate. What are you doing?
For an appetizer?
I am doing lobster mac and cheese with my entree is going to be veal medallions. How about you?
And so I am going to be doing the beef tartare tonight, and then I'm going to do the what am I doing? No, the ribeye. Took a moment there. Ribeye, but right now I'm going to enjoy some bread because the bread has been absolutely delicious this week. And they're gonna have to probably roll me off the ship. Get it? Roll me.
Ooh, it looks really good. Let's try a first bite. Very good. It's more like a lobster sauce, so be curious to see if there's lobster bits in there. But very creamy, very, very good. Sticking with the lobster mac and cheese clearly today.
So I am trying some beef tartare, which doesn't actually look like beef tartare. It actually looks like cooked. Very odd. Oh, it's beef tartare. It's good. It's good. It's actually flavored very, very nicely. So I'm gonna enjoy this.
All right, so the veal medallions arrived. Cooked medium, I would say absolutely perfect. You can add a little sauce on the side if you so choose. But I think it's just a perfect portion for me tonight, and it looks amazing. Very nicely seasoned, actually. The exterior, great flavor to it, tender, very, very good.
And I have the ribeye tonight. A little bit thinner than I usually like to cut my ribeyes, but I'm not going to judge a thin ribeye by its cover. So we're gonna dig in here, and then I think later on we're gonna be heading to the new jazz bar here on Icon of the Seas. No yawning. I caught you yawning. So what are you gonna get there,
You caught
Colleen?
me yawning, but I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. And I think I'm gonna try the royal chocolate cake. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay.
Hopefully between the sugar and the caffeine, I'll be ready for Lou's Jazz Club.
I am gonna do the Valrhona chocolate bar, only because I have no idea what it is, so I have to try it out. But it's for you, so you can thank me later.
Wow, you almost ran away.
Classic royal chocolate cake with more vanilla ice cream. The vanilla ice cream was so good last night, so we're getting more scoops tonight.
A. Beautiful evening here in Central Park, so we're heading to listen to some jazz at Lou's. The lighting's amazing. I don't know if you can tell, I look kind of like Veruca Salt from Willy Wonka right now with the blue, but the lighting is amazing. just a wonderful night. Everybody's in a super good mood here on Icon of the Seas. Wrapping up day 2. How better to wrap up day 2 than with a little jazz? So here we go. This is lovely. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Hopefully you enjoy the ride. Day 2. I'm exhausted.
I am too, but it was a fantastic day. So day 2 in the books.
Day 2 in the books, and I think day 3 we are definitely relaxing. So tomorrow, come check it out. We're gonna be hanging out in the Grove Sun Deck area for maximum relaxation, and then tomorrow night might be a late night. I'm feeling some dancing.
I agree, Nate.
Though again, you never know by the time the next video comes out what's exactly going to happen. So we thank you for watching. Really appreciate you coming along. And as always, navigate your world.